What's up guys, Noah from Stage 3 Motorsports, and today I'm going to be showing you how to recalibrate your speedometer for a larger tire size in your Ford Ranger using this Hypertech calibration tool. Now, the Hypertech is one of many ways you can recalibrate your speedometer. There's a lot of custom tuning and other monitoring devices out there that'll do it, but this is one of the cheapest and simplest ways to get it done. Start by attaching your OBD2 cable to the bottom of your Hypertech calibrator, and then you're gonna plug it in down here underneath the dash, and you can kind of feel out where that connector is. It'll slide into place. As soon as it's plugged in, your device is gonna do a little startup sequence where it tells you the year range that it works on. It'll say it's communicating with the vehicle, give you the serial number, all of that. Then it's going to tell you that you need to turn your ignition on. So we're going to take our key and we're going to turn it to accessory, but we're not going to start the vehicle. You want to make sure it's only on accessory. So now the screen is going to scroll across and it says, please turn off ignition, and then press Y. So we press Y. Now it's going to say once again to turn that key to the run position without starting the engine. So we'll let it scroll across. Start the engine, then press Y. Communicating with the vehicle. So it'll tell you right off the bat if there's any DTCs or diagnostic trouble codes. Our vehicle doesn't have any, but you can check those and get the codes if you need them. So we're going to move into tuning mode and program it by pressing Y. Now it says if tire height has been changed from the factory size or the original size, it's going to ask us to press Y again, which ours has. Now at the bottom here it says stock, and then it's going to tell us to use the up and down arrows to select up or down. So what we're going to do is bump up our tire size, and what we're going to be looking for is a 32.75 since we're on the larger end of the 32 spectrum. So as I start ticking up here, you'll see it'll crawl through the different tire sizes. So we're going to keep clicking all the way up. We want to get into 32. 32.25, 3250, and 3275. So that's going to be where we're dialed in. Obviously, you want to match this up to whatever tire size is on your vehicle. So if you have a true 33 or you're running 31s, make sure that's dialed in for what it is. Now we're going to press yes or Y. It's going to reiterate the tire height to us to make sure we've chosen the one that we want. Then it'll ask you to accept and program the vehicle. So to do that, of course, we're going to hit Y to continue. So now it's going to go through a sequence where you'll see your dash will change. You're going to hear some dinging as it cycles through the vehicle and is reading the computer. So we're just going to let it do its thing here. So during this loading sequence, it may take a minute or two for it to get all the way to 100%. We sped it up so you guys don't have to waste a bunch of your time. All right, perfect. So we just passed 100%. Now it's going to tell us to turn off the ignition. And then we're going to press Y to continue again. All right, and we're going to turn the key back to the run position now. And once again, don't start the motor yet. You want to have it just turned on. And then we'll press Y again to continue. Now, once again, as it's riding the computer, you're going to hear more dings and chimes changing, and things are going to pop up on and off on the dash. That's all normal. That's just part of the process as it's running through this. All right, and here we've got another loading screen that may take a minute or two to get through, but we're going to go ahead and speed it up so you guys don't have to wait. All right, we're back at 100% now. It's going to trigger some more noises, and we're going to turn off that ignition again. Then we'll press Y to continue. All right, and then once more, we're going to turn that key to the on position without starting the vehicle. Now it's an on. We'll press Y to continue. Perfect. And if you've done all the steps correctly, you're going to get this successfully programmed vehicle message at the end. And then all we have to do is click Y to connect and finish it. And now we can disconnect the programmer from the truck. With the programmer disconnected, pull the key back out. You can start the vehicle up, go for a test drive, make sure that everything's calibrated correctly. And if you realize afterwards that you accidentally did the wrong size or it's not lined up the way you want, you can go through these same steps again, re-enter the correct tire size or make changes or reprogram it as you need. And then if you do go back to a smaller size tire or a stock size tire, then you're also able to reset for that too when the time comes. But that's going to be a wrap on this video. As always, guys, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in picking up this calibrator for your Ranger, head down in the description below, click that link, it'll shoot you over to our site, and I'll see you next time.